if I told you the most important parts of One Piece happened in the very first chapter? Before the Grand Line, before the Yonkos, before even the Straw Hat crew, we got a glimpse of everything that makes One Piece legendary right here in Romance Dawn. Luffy's journey begins with a promise, a punch, and a dream bigger than the world itself. But this isn't just an intro. It's a blueprint to the entire series. If you want to catch up on One Piece fast, you need to start here. Here's the breakdown. Hear me out. Let's go. Monkey D. Luffy, the kid who wants to be Pirate King. The dude who would change the world before he was stretching through marine bases and laughing in the face of death. He was just a kid with a straw hat and the guts to punch anything evil in the face. We meet Luffy, a wild 7-year-old living in Fuchsia Village, idolizing the red-haired pirates, led by no other than Shanks. Right away, Oda drops one of the most defining moments in One Piece, the bar scene. Shanks gets disrespected, but he laughs it off. The message, power isn't just about fighting, it's knowing when to fight. But when Luffy's kidnapped, Shanks moves. One steer, Haki flex, then boom, Sea Keys fleeing. That single moment, the first hint at Conqueror's Haki in the entire series. Oda was already cooking. And then this moment, Shanks gives Luffy the straw hat. Give it back when you become a great pirate. If you don't get chills, check your pulse. Now let's talk about the straw hat. It's not just a hat. It's like an inheritance, passed from Roger to Shanks, now Shanks to Luffy. And the crazy thing is, Luffy doesn't even know how deep the legacy goes. This scene establishes one of the biggest themes in all of One Piece: inherited will. Shanks inherited his dream from Roger. Now Luffy carries that ambition forward, even if he doesn't realize that yet. And one more thing, Shanks losing his arm to save Luffy, that wasn't just a sacrifice. It was a message. You're worth betting the future on. This isn't just about Luffy's dream. Shanks knows that Luffy is special, and he's willing to gamble his own strength just to set Luffy on the right path. Heavy stuff, I know. Fast forward 10 years, Luffy finally sets sail and immediately gets yeeted into a barrel. Classic. Enter Koby, the kid stuck under the rule of a pirate called Alvida. This moment is small, but it's pure One Piece energy. The moment Koby says he wants to be a Marine, Luffy's on board, no judgment, just respect for his dream. Koby's entire journey starts here. He's timid, he's scared, he's completely under Alvida's control. But meeting Luffy sparks something in him, the courage to fight for his own future. When Alvida shows up, Luffy doesn't just fight her, he mocks her. The first example of Luffy's unshakable confidence. And then boom, Luffy versus Alvida. His first real fight. A single punch, a Gomu Gomu pistol. And just like that, we see the starts of Luffy's domination. This isn't just Luffy's first fight. It's his declaration that he's not just some small-time pirate, and he's going to shake up the world. And for Koby, this is his first real taste of freedom. His arc might seem small here, but this moment right here launches his complete character evolution. From a scared kid to a future Marine hero, who will one day stand on the world stage. Later, Koby becomes a rival force in the Marines, working directly under Garp and playing a major role in some of the major world events. Without this moment, Koby never sets foot on that path. It all starts here. Here's where things really get cooking. Luffy rolls up looking for a swordsman, but who does he find? The demon of the East Blue, Zoro. But instead of a rampaging killer, we see a man tied up, starving but still standing firm. Zoro isn't just a brute, he has honor. He's willing to die rather than betraying his word. Luffy sees that immediately. Instead of just freeing him, he chooses him. Zoro doesn't get recruited. Luffy decides, this is my first mate, after some Marine drama. Shout out to Koby finally standing up to Helmeppo. Zoro gets his swords back and the Straw Hat crew is finally formed. And let's talk about these swords. 3 swords and a fighting style unheard of. And one of these swords is Kunya's sword. This moment is bigger than just a crew member joining. It's the start of one of One Piece's greatest rivalry, Mihawk versus Zoro, but we'll get there. Key manga and anime differences. Nami appears early in the anime. In the manga, she doesn't show up until the Orangetown arc. The anime gives her a small cameo during Alvida's attack to establish her presence early. Flashbacks are structured differently. The anime spreads out the flashbacks of Luffy's childhood, his time with Shanks, across multiple episodes. But the manga presents it all in chapter 1. The Sea King punch was cut in the manga. When Luffy leaves Fuchsia Village, he punches the same Sea King that ate Shanks' arm, showing his growth. Anime skipped this moment, but it was later animated during a flashback in the Marineford arc. The real first enemy, Axe-Hand Morgan. Axe-Hand Morgan is the perfect first villain in One Piece. He's everything Luffy hates. A corrupt Marine ruling through fear. This fight is quick but important. Luffy's first enemy is a Marine, not a pirate, foreshadowing the deep corruption in the world government. Luffy doesn't command Zoro, he trusts him. They fight as equals, a partnership formed out of respect. respect. Standing up to Morgan puts him on the path leading up to Marine for working with Garp and beyond. Luffy's adventure is bigger than gathering the crew. It's about freedom, ambition, and shaking up the world. Up next, the first big villain steps in. The clown who won't go away. Buggy the Clown. What's your favorite moment from Romance Dawn? Let me know in the comment section. See you in the next one. Peace.